Okay. Hey there. My name is Kim Ward. I am a digital mentors coach, Rockstar client, and community member since 2015. Wow. I got to tell you, just being around our community has made me feel like I have developed a master's degree in marketing, in life, and all the things. And so today, the topic of conversation is tap into your vision. And I want to just say, I've coached hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people, entrepreneurs around the globe. And sadly, many of them are building what I call an accidental business. So, what does that mean? My goal today is to make sure that you're not one of those people building an accidental business. Ouch. What does she mean by that? So, I'm going to tell you. I brought just a few little bullet points, but most of this is just a three-step process to not only tap into your vision, but it's hard to tap into something you have not created yet. Ouch, right? My question for you is, do you have a roadmap? Do you have a vision for your life, for your business? Do you know where you're headed? Now, I know, here we are in 2023. Our phones are smarter than we are. We've got GPS, we've got all the things. But I come from an era where we had to print out MapQuest paper directions if we wanted to actually get to where we were going. All right. I'm hoping I'm not the only one here who's like, yeah, I did that too. So, what I will say is first and foremost, we have got to create the vision. And you might be one of those people where if you are building an accidental business, you're thinking, like, well, I haven't done the vision yet because let's fill in the blank together. Maybe you think it's just too easy. Oh gosh, there's no way my life could be that easy. Could it? Or how about, whew, I know I really want that, but I'm afraid. What happens to my life if that actually comes to fruition? If that vision actually comes to be, could it be? And so I want to help you take a step back and let's create your vision. So back in 2018, this is a true freaking story. I was working with my coach, my digital mentors coach, and he said, "Okay, girl, it is time to put pen to paper." Now, I don't know if you know this, but when you put pen to paper, you are activating more than 6 places in your brain. Let's wake that beast up. Like, hello, I know the brain is here to protect you. That's actually the part of your brain called the amygdala. The amygdala is back there going, okay, baby, we got to keep you safe. We got to keep you protected, right? There's this part of you that's in what we call the known. The known. We could call it your comfort zone if you want, but I want to use a different word. It's the known. And sometimes in the known, it's filled with dysfunction and trauma and all the things that keep us stuck and small. You and I both know you're greater than that and you're meant for more. So the minute you step out of the known, where are you? Well, you're in the unknown. And the unknown might be a better place for you. You may thrive. You may have loving, beautiful relationships. Your vision, your why, all of the things may come to be in the unknown. But because your brain, that amygdala, is trying to keep you safe and protected, boom, just like an elastic band, it snaps you back into place because that's where it feels good. That's where it feels comfortable. We're going to create a vision that builds uncomfortability, that builds strength, that builds perseverance, confidence, communication, all the things that you need to create your life and business by design. No pun intended. And if you know, then you know. So when you put pen to paper, you're activating more than 6 places in your brain. My coach said to me, get your pen and paper, and you're going to write your 12-month vision. I want you to dream so freaking big that it scares you. And that amygdala is back there going, okay, I'm not going to let you do this. The good news is you have something called a prefrontal cortex. And that thing is like, let's go, let's go, let's go. I got you. Let's jump, right? Any adrenaline junkies here? Not just me. So guess what? I write this vision, and this is what I want for you. This is how we start the process of not having an accidental business. So an accidental business is where you roll out of bed and you're like, I don't really have a plan today. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do the thing, and we'll see where it gets me. Oh God, I hope that's not hitting home for you. If it is, we got to shake some things up, and we're going to do that today. You ready? So no longer are you going to roll out of bed and just see where the day takes you. That prefrontal cortex is like, yo, hello, you are the captain of this ship. What does a captain do? A captain makes commands. A captain takes control. A captain knows. He probably doesn't have MapQuest, but he's got some kind of GPS tracking system that's like, yo, from here to here, here's how we're going to get there. We don't get in the plane and say, well, we're just going to fly around and see where we're headed, how we get there. Let's hope we don't hit any live wires, right? We're not down in a submarine going, well, we'll just use the echolocators that the dolphins have and see if we can get from here to there. It doesn't happen like that. So why are you doing it in your business? Why are you treating your life like it doesn't deserve the love, the attention, the creativity, the direction that you deserve and desire? So guess what? I dreamed big. Now, the Kim back then was still a very broken person, very broken. I had success in the industry, I lost it. I had success in the industry, I lost it. Have you ever noticed patterns like that in your life? Well, they're patterns for a reason, and they're patterns until we break them. So I thought, well, I'm going to do this just to suffice my coach. I don't know if I believe what I'm putting down, and I'm going to write. Here's the crazy part. I had no idea that I was creating this vision that was going to literally not only set me free mentally, spiritually, financially, and physically. Why? Because I didn't have the stress once my vision came to fruition that I once did. I'm going to get to this whole big story here. But I didn't know that my vision, the life I was creating, would ripple out into my husband's life, my father's life, my daughter's life, the lives of my older children, the lives of my clients, the lives of my church, because I'm able to tithe more, be more, do more, not just have more. So this broken girl, by the way, I owned a residential cleaning business at this time in my life. And I had such big dreams, but I lacked the vision. The dreams were all the things that we want: financial freedom, choice in our own life, right? Building a life where I've been teaching this lately, where you don't know the difference between if it's Tuesday or Saturday. If you're seeing me right now, you can see that I have a bright red sunburn. It's because I still live in the area where we close school when the fair comes to town. And y'all, I took the entire day off yesterday from my business so that I could bring my family to the fair and ride the rides, ride the roller coasters, eat the crappy carnival food that upset my belly, do all the things. Forgot to put sunscreen on. But you're able to have that kind of life because you're creating that kind of life intentionally. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put pen to paper and you're going to craft a 12-month vision, but you're going to write it in the present tense. So today is August 23rd, 2023. We're going to say August 23rd, 2024. And you are going to write your vision in the present tense as if you've lived it already. You are visualizing your vision. You are crafting it. You are the captain of your ship and you are bringing it to life. And I did that. And I thought, okay, I know I have these dreams. And if I'm being totally honest, there were more days than I care to admit to you that I was leaning over someone's toilet, cleaning their toilet, bawling my eyes out because I knew I was meant for more than what I was doing, but I didn't know how to get there. I didn't believe I could get there. That might be you right now. So I sat down and I write this vision, and it was like, hey, this is where we're going to be living. This is what we're going to be doing. This is how we're spending our days. And at that moment, I was like, there's no freaking way this is ever going to happen for me. But I gave it to my coach and I said, here it is. Here's my 12-month vision. And here's what I did. I don't want you to do this, but I tucked it into the back of a binder and I forgot about it for that whole year. Now I have a happy ending. It's not over, but that vision is. Now it's time for me to create my new one. And that's what I'm doing as a Rockstar client. I'm creating that next vision. Where am I headed? Where am I taking my people? And I said, this is where we're living. This is what we're doing. Yada, yada, yada. There's my health. Here's my dad's health. Here's my thing. If y'all knew me back then, my dad had just been diagnosed after given a 5% chance to live with stage 4 esophageal cancer. He had a 5% chance to live. He was given these prescription medications that it wasn't an option for him. He had to take them or else he would die. But at the time, they were $428 a month. And I was like, I got to figure out a way. I got to figure out a way because we're going in the wrong direction. So every morning I'd wake up and I would start to do the do. And I kid you not, 1 year later, so I wrote this vision in September of 2018. It was now August of 2019. Not even a full year later, I happened to be on a Facebook Live talking about this, creating your vision, putting pen to paper, the value of creating that roadmap, the very real value of claiming that you're the captain of your ship. And this is how it's going to go down. I'm not going to take orders from anybody else. I'm going to create the orders. That's how I want you living your life, your vision, your days. I'm not talking family communication, disrespect. I'm talking not leaning into your limiting beliefs, into that mental BS quicksand that's pulling you down and making you feel. You can talk to that amygdala and say, no, baby, my prefrontal cortex is in control and this is where we're headed. You better get on board because we're going with or without you. And I'm telling my audience through this Facebook Live in August of 2019 where I was today. My husband and I had built our dream home cash. We don't have a mortgage. Because of that, we were able to let my dad come and live in our guest house, rent-free, bill-free. But what I didn't realize as I was talking to my audience through this Facebook Live, and it hit me. My eyes welled up and I started to cry. And I ran to my binder to make sure I still had those papers. And I pulled them out and I showed my audience and I said, here it is. Here it is. Oh my God, it has come to fruition. and I didn't even realize it. 100% of my vision came true. And not only that, I blew past it. So here are some tangible things that you can do right now, today, and every day moving forward. Why? Because right now you may feel like you're running that accidental business. You might feel like you have invisible results in your business, but guess what, baby? The compound effect is going to kick in. And when it does, you're going to be so damn happy that you are the captain of your ship, that you wrote your vision, that you got clear, that you have your roadmap, you have your GPS tracking device, and you knew exactly what you were creating. Want to create it? What's up, Dietrich? What's up, Lisa, Kathleen, Tanis, Mona, Robert, Ruth? Hello, and welcome to the show. So number one, I gave it to you. You're going to write your 12-month vision in the present tense, no matter if you think you can believe it, if you think you can achieve it or not. Dream and dream big and let that pen flow. You are rooting it in your subconscious mind. And if you've ever heard me talk about CTFAR, believe it or not, your results, they may come from your actions, but not directly. Can you tell me what happens before you have an action, before you act? What's there before that? It's not a feeling, it's a thought. CTFAR, it stands for circumstance, thoughts, feelings. Mark Smith, you got it, buddy. After your feelings come your actions, and with your actions come your results. CTFAR, the circumstance, is going to give you the thought. And that thought is a magical place that will either make or break you. So instead of living an accidental existence, we can tap into our vision. We know definitively exactly what we're working for, what we're working towards, what we're creating. That thought is like, okay, I've got to do this. How does that make you feel? Excited, ready to take the driver's seat again, ready to get into control, ready to rock it. With that feeling, now the actions show up. And we start to go, what up, B? Yes, sir. So you're going to set your plan. Now that you've created your vision, you're going to set your plan. Who do you have to sit down and have a conversation with? For me, it was my kids. It was my husband. It was my dad. Hey, guys, I know we're loving this life, right? But mom needs to crank it, dial it back in. I need to be a little bit more responsible. Here's the things we have to do, and here's why we're doing it. We're doing this for us, for our future, for our freedom, for choice, for no stress. And I got the family on board. So you create your plan. What goes into your plan? Maybe a DMO, your daily method of operation, daily method of action, daily method of execution. What's in that DMO? For all of us, it's going to be something a little different. But at the forefront, it should be that morning routine. It should be either like journaling, because I told you now how really effective writing with pen and paper is. It should be your affirmations to build that belief system, to start to rewire your brain. If your affirmations are too aggressive and your brain is like, this doesn't feel right, I think you're lying to me, then you can create what's called an affirmation. That's the question form. So now that you've created your vision, you're ready to tap into your vision. You're going to say, okay, how can I show up today to live into the person that needs to be in order to create this vision? And now the propellers are going full speed ahead. I'm sorry, honey, but if you're doing this, you are not living an accidental anything. Now, congratulations to you. You are back in the driver's seat. And don't forget, number 3 is to spend a little bit of time for reflection. I'm going to call it reflect and reset. So one is to create your vision. That's your 12-month plan written in the present tense. Yo, here's the deal. Nothing is going to happen unless your nervous system is on board. Nothing is going to happen unless your nervous system is on board. This is why I'm giving you the tools right now, today, here. I've created it. Hell, if I can do it, anybody can do it. And I want to invite you tonight. We have got an amazing, amazing webinar. Brian Finale and I are coming out, and God love this man for trusting me so much. I am going to do a NLP exercise on the man himself that you get to do along with us. And what I'm going to bring to the table tonight are actionable steps where you can do in your own, so that as you're living this vision that we created this morning, as you're starting to tap into the vision, you're no longer going to snap back like that elastic band, because you've recognized, you've realized, and you've put yourself in the captain's seat, in the driver's seat. 2 is to set your plan. Have the conversations with the people you need to have. DVR the shows that you can't watch live. Get your plan together. Set your DMO, right? Get the mindset. What does it mean to you? Go look in the mirror and say, this is what we're doing today. This is who we're becoming. Even if you don't believe it yet. And number 3 is reflect and reset. You always, always need that time to pause, to take a deep breath, and to reflect. Maybe it's weekly. We look back at our week and say, great, what worked so well this week? Let's do it again. What didn't work so well? And let's really not just observe, but look at why didn't it? Is it something that needs a little bit more time? Because remember, right now it may feel like invisible results, but they're compounding. I'm literally in the middle of an exercise right now where I'm doing 60 days to 250,000 followers. Now, what I learned through this process is that was way too aggressive of a number for me. But what I'm doing through this spreadsheet is documenting every single week what my metrics look like. Where are my followers? Where are my email subscribers? What does the numbers look like? This is my reflect and reset. And day 29 was the magic sweet spot. What I recognized, because I had the numbers, okay? This wasn't an accidental business. Because I have the numbers, I was able to recognize that I was growing by 7 new followers every single day, day 1 through 29. Now, that might not be your case. That might not be enough for some people. And so you throw your hands up, you walk away, and you say, this isn't working. But here's what I noticed on day 29. Propellers started, right? They're well greased. They're going, they're flowing. We're going. Where are we going? We got the map. We got the vision. We know where we're going. And what I recognized is day 29 is where my momentum really, really, really started picking up. That's almost halfway through the journey of 60 days. And let me tell you, now that I'm at day 30-ish, right? I'm now growing by 35 new followers every single day, from 7 to 35. But what I know is most people would have quit by then. You will never quit when you have your vision, when you're clear on your vision, when you have your plan, and you're allowing that time to reflect and reset. And Brian's right. What you track, you can improve. So join us tonight, 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Mountain, 1 p.m. Pacific. I don't know what time it is in the UK, but I will see you London in September. I will be over there in the UK. If you're in London, hit me up. I will tell you, it's going to be amazing, because here's the truth. We can give you all the tactics. We can give you all the strategies. If this big piece of fat between our ears is not on board and we're living from the amygdala, It's a sad place to be. We are going to help you with some NLP and some tangible mindset work that you can do tonight to get your captain back in the ship, right? Back in the seat, back in the saddle, propellers off and away. Love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you tonight, 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central for some NLP work. Thank you, Brian Finale, for being my guinea pig and for trusting me. You are in good hands. Come into the Facebook group if you're a member and let us know who's taking my challenge today. Are you going to write and craft your 12-month vision in the present tense? Are you going to do the work? And are you going to reflect and reset? Dietrich, this one's for you. I'll see you in New York soon, buddy. Have a great day, you guys. See you tonight.